Great. All right. Hi, everybody. It's me, Evie, and I'm here with Sam Fischer, who you've all been waiting for.
Hey,
And hey, he's going to answer all of your burning questions, and I'm going to sit here. All right. Let's see. How are you today, Sam?
I'm good. That's such a nice question. I feel like people ask people how they're doing. I'm really good. I'm in London. I'm currently in a studio. Yeah, I'm doing well.
Great. Are you, how long have you been in London for?
I have now been in London for 3 months, and it started as a 5-week trip in July, and still here. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, a while.
Are you there with you're with a partner, right? Are you there with
my
her?
wife. She actually just landed today, like a couple minutes ago from the US.
Oh, that's an exciting day then.
It is an exciting day. So she's in town.
Super cute. Okay, so let's start with questions then from your fans. Let me make sure I got okay. Jordan said, Sam, I'm literally streaming your music.
Come on, Jordan. Cool. You better stream.
And, we're all streaming your music.
Love it.
Somebody asked, when do we ask the questions? That's not it. Okay. How do you come up with song titles?
That's an interesting question. I don't know. I guess either sometimes I start with a concept for a song instead of a title, and the title comes from a lyric that's written. Sometimes I will be in I don't know, my room or a studio or somewhere, and there'll be a book title, or like I'll read a passage of a book and I'll be like, oh, these couple words might make a great title. Conversations, literally like overhearing someone when I'm sitting at a coffee shop, just doing a bit of people watching, you know. I know inspiration strikes at the craziest of times. This city felt like it should be the title of this city because I say this city like 500 times in it. So it kind of.
I'm obsessed with that song, by the way.
Thank you. But yeah, just like, I don't know, random times, but yeah, that's really it. There's not much to it.
Nice. I'd like to hear about your process if I ever start writing songs myself.
Hell yeah.
That's never gonna happen. But
why?
I'm not that. I'm creative. I like to paint and draw, but not that.
I'm
not a singer-songwriter. Okay, so let's see. Then somebody asked, who is that dream celebrity, dead or alive, that you still want to meet?
That I still want to meet? That's such a good question. I would love to meet. Can I do dead and alive?
You can do as many as you want.
Okay. Wild. You know what's crazy is that like I feel like I would like to meet actors more than like musicians in a way. That's a lie. I would really love to meet Carole King. She seems like a wonderful woman. She's done so much for music. I would love to meet Adele because she seems like just like a really good time.
Totally, she definitely does.
You know what I mean? Like she seems like a really great party.
Yeah, she does. I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about that like yesterday.
I'd also love to meet. I've got a few. I would love to meet Shania Twain because she was my first crush.
Oh.
And I want to meet like Meryl Streep because I don't know. I wouldn't know what to say. You know what I mean? Like she's the best actor on the planet. So
totally.
I want to meet someone like so intense, like Whitney Houston. Like what's a conversation with Whitney Houston like? I don't know.
I mean, For that one, I don't know if we'll find out, but for the others, I feel like I'm confident that you'll meet those people at some point. Maybe a collaboration.
Yeah.
Cool. Meryl Streep collab.
Great.
Okay, thank you for that. Sorry, let's see who else. What is your best memory? Oh, this is from Scarlett with a Z. What is your best memory at a concert?
My best memory at a concert. You know, I played a show last week actually, and it was amazing. I opened for the artist Ash, and I had never played a show where people have known my music because all my, I guess, success has come during the pandemic. So
yeah,
hearing an entire room sing my song back to me was pretty amazing. Also a fan in the front row tied my shoe while I was on stage because she didn't want me to trip.
That's amazing.
That's cool, right?
Yeah. I thought you were going to say they like tied your shoes together or something, and I was like, that's cool. I mean, but that's really nice of them.
So interesting. Oh,
but that's so cool to hear people like, you know, right, singing your art, and
it's so wild.
Yeah.
Is my guy like sleeping on this couch? Sorry.
Yeah, if you like tap on the screen a bit, he'll wake up.
He's like, I think he's awake. He's just like,
oh, he's just laying down.
Just like laying.
Yeah, I think it's like the default position, but it adds like a really nice natural look to it. Like,
I love it.
Maybe like, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Somebody said, not gonna lie, Sam, Dano said this. Your room background is so nice and bougie.
What, right now? Right now.
It is.
Thanks.
It's really cool.
Thanks, Dano. I painted that myself. No, I didn't. Thanks, mate. That's me. Just bougie. Just so cool. For and sure. Bougie. Cool and bougie. That's me.
If you could collab with anyone on your next album or single, who would you pick? That's from Jordan.
That's such a good question. Right now, my favorite artist to listen to is Jasmine Sullivan. She's incredible. Would die to work with her. She has a better voice than anyone on the whole planet. So that would be sick. She also writes all of her own shit, and her Hotels, the album, was ridiculous. So yeah, that would be pretty epic.
Great. Yeah. So Jasmine, if you're out there,
Jasmine,
you're listening.
I love you.
She's great. Yeah. Let's see. Black Widow asks, do you have any other passions to pursue, like acting, for example?
Sure. Oh my goodness. I mean, I don't know if anyone would want me in their TV show or something, but
I feel like you have the chops for it.
Well, if you say it, then I'm down. Yeah, I would totally do that. If there's a director out there that wants me in their movie, hit me up. Let's do it.
Any directors out there?
I would love that.
Okay. Oops. I just scrolled down a little bit too much.
Sam on American Horror Story, someone said, period. I would love to like be killed on something. You know what I mean? Like I would love like a really like graphic bloody death on a TV show. Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be sick.
That would be amazing. I hope for that for you for someday. That's my wish for you.
Fantastic. I love
that. And great success, but you're already on the way for that. So what's your craziest fan experience on or off tour? I'm so curious. That's from Dano.
Goodness. My craziest fan experience on or off tour. There are a few, but I won't say. I'll tell a story that doesn't have to do with anyone here, but in America, I like moved into this new apartment with my wife, and I got a DM from someone who apparently lived in the building, and they were like, "Hey, like I'm a big fan. I'm pretty sure you live like one floor above me. Just saying hi." And I was like, "Okay, that's chill. That's nice." Like I was like, "Oh, hey, know your neighbors." I, like a couple nights later, at like 9:30 in the morning, they opened my door.
What?
And we were like, "Whoa, who? What? Like, what is happening? Like, why is the door opening?" And they were like, "Oh, sorry. I went to the wrong apartment. Sorry." And I was like,
"Did that really escalated quickly?"
I was like, "Huh?" And she was like, "But you're Sam, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, but it's like it's late, man. Like, I'll see you later. Like, I'll see you some other time." And they're like, "Okay, but like, just want to let you know, like, you're a really good singer. Like, I'm having friends over. Do you want to come?" I was like, "Please go. Please leave."
So, that's kind of terrifying.
It was weird. I was like, not just opening the door. So now we just we lock it, obviously.
Yeah, good call. Good call. Yeah, I hope you moved out of that building or have plans to. I don't know. Yeah.
I really want to move out.
No, okay. Okay. Somebody said that Jordan says stop, he's so wholesome. And Dana says literally Adele is iconic. These are in response to your previous.
Agree.
Are you a cat or a dog person? Alicia asked this.
Dog.
Do you have any?
I don't, but I don't have a dog. But growing up, I had a big golden retriever named Monty, and yeah, I love dogs. The thing is that you get love back from dogs.
I know.
Cats, like, bless them, they're independent. They're like, I don't need nobody. But they're it's also like, okay, well, I'm giving you a home and food, and you're treating me like dirt. And rather a dog, like, I don't know, come to me when I'm like, "Monty, come here," and he does.
Yeah, some cats, not all cats, but sometimes cats can be more dog-like. But
are you a cat person?
No, I'm a dog person. Okay. I have two, and one of them, I can't promise that one of them is not going to start barking at some point during the
Okay.
He's like 5 kilos, but he is very protective. So,
Love it.
Is there anywhere you have wanted to perform that you have not yet been from Black Widow?
Australia, my home.
You haven't performed there?
I've never ever played a show in Australia, but Australia was, oh my goodness, just so supportive. It's my home. It's my home. I left Australia on a whim 11 years ago, and I've been back a couple times since, but I've never been back. Having had a song on the radio, like, I don't know, I miss my people. Someone said, "Yes, come to Australia, Sam. I'm in Melbourne." My best mate lives in Melbourne, so I will be there. Also, why am I sleeping standing up? Like,
just tap the screen. Okay. It happens to the best of us. I think my avatar is somewhere sleeping right now too, because I have 2 in the room by accident. So you left Australia 11 years ago? That's a long time.
I did, yeah. So basically, not to get too into it, but some family drama, and I thought it would be best if I just left. So I kind of gave my family, like, and this will make me seem rough, but basically 10 days notice, and then I left, and now it's been 11 years, and I know I was chasing my dreams, and there are people trying to hold me back, and I was like, you only got one life, man. You just gotta do it. And now you're living that. You chased your dreams, and you've been successful. I chase my dreams, and it's fun to kind of, I don't know, have my song on the radio and all over the shop in Australia, and to have those same people reaching out, being like, "Whoa, you did it." Yeah. So it's been a very interesting, tough life. I've been through some shit. But we're somewhat on the other side. I still live on the other side of the world, but I miss Australia every day. But
oh,
yeah.
I have a similar story, but I'm not going to get into it. But you're living your life, you're living your best life, and I'm sure those people are, jealous or something at this point.
You know what? It's really bad, but like so much of what drives me is proving people wrong. And
I completely feel that.
And I don't know, I've worked really hard for my own success and for my own drive, but I've worked really hard to be like, hey, told you so, bitch. So
yeah, what is that expression? Like the best revenge is like living well or something.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard that, but I like that.
I might have made that up.
Someone said petty king we love. Yes.
I was gonna say like petty.
You know what? Petty. Fine. I'll take that. Pettiness drives. So
exactly. And also trauma makes people funnier. So
trauma makes people funny. Pettiness drives. We are in a nice car right now, so we are going,
Exactly. Loon asks, how would you describe your recent US concerts? Are you excited for the UK ones?
So the UK tour unfortunately had to be pushed to January, so haven't done that leg yet. But if you're in the US and you are in a city that I'm coming to, LA, Nashville, Chicago, New York, come, grab a ticket. Let's hang, let's party. The UK shows I literally cannot wait for. They're going to be so amazing. The London crowd at the Ash show was so sick. I just love it. Like, I love being here. You guys are like my people, like you remind me of Australians. I know you're American, but my wife's American, my home is in America, but it feels really nice to like be here, especially after the last 2 years. So
yeah,
I'm really excited for these shows.
So are you a Marmite or Vegemite person?
Vegemite. Marmite. Sorry if anyone's English, but Marmite tastes like it's not good. It's just not good. I'm not gonna say it.
Sorry, nobody asked that question, just me. Sorry. Okay. Somebody just said Shantae, you stay. Sorry, just said 9 minutes ago. I'm really bad at scrolling, I think I've realized. I'm missing people's stuff. Okay. What's your favorite? Oh, somebody asked, what was it like working with Demi Lovato? So I want to know that too.
It was so cool. Demi is such a cool person who is so like wonderfully themselves. It was really, it was a privilege to work together. It was a privilege to sing together because their voices, like, obviously one of the best on the planet.
Totally.
But it was also really interesting to like get to experience someone who has been A, in the industry for so long, but B, like so famous for so long.
Yeah, that's insane.
And it was at a really wild time in their life when, we were promoting the song while the documentary came out about their overdose and their recovery, and they're just a really resilient person, and it's a really kind of just effervescent energy to be around, if you will. Yeah, we're friends. We text. They're just really cool, honestly. Like for how much of a public figure they are, and for how much of a talked about person as well, and somewhat polarizing figure to some in the world, who honestly, only because people don't know them, it's just kind of a cool thing to be that close to someone who so many people have so many perceptions about, but they're honestly like very chill, like mad chill, and really cool, like very, very cool, very stylish, so talented. So it was a joy. It was really
They're cool. Awesome. If you talk to them, next time you talk to them, tell them we want them back. We had them in our other game, actually. I don't know if you know about this. They promoted some of their music in our other game when they were a baby, basically. Like,
no way. Yeah. Following in their footsteps. We love it.
Yes, exactly. They're a great person to follow in the footsteps of. Yeah. It was interesting syntax for Jordan asks, What is your favorite song you've created? Can be more than one.
Oh, my favorite song I've created. For me or for someone else? I guess in general.
One of each, I guess.
One of each. It's hard not to say This City because it has provided me with so much opportunity and has given me the life that I have now. But there's my next single I loved making as well. It's called Hopeless Romantic. Comes out on the 15th. Plug. And
everybody needs to get that on their
on pre-save, y'all. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm just gonna talk about my own music. No,
go for it. That's why you're here.
You're right. I'll say This City just because of like what it stands for me. But my favorite song that I've written for someone else is probably Confidently Lost for Sabrina Claudio. I wrote that years ago. Yeah, just a crazy,
amazing,
crazy.
How long have you been writing songs for other guys?
I think the first song I wrote for someone else was my like senior year of college. That was like 2014. So that was, yeah, that was that.
Wow.
In a minute.
You're a seasoned industry person.
Oh my goodness, I am seasoned. I probably taste great.
I'm sure. It's the Vegemite.
Yeah. Okay, someone said come to the Netherlands, we can smoke a joint. Period.
To this. Okay. But by all means. Can you recall the first time you felt really starstruck and who was it by?
I was really starstruck. I'm a massive Ed Sheeran fan, and I met him when I was like 21. But he was just a dude. Like it was like immediately like very chill. I'm trying to think. Like,
is he cool in person?
Oh my God, so awesome, okay. so awesome in person. I'm gonna be honest. Like I think because I've been through a lot of just like bullshit in my life, and things that put like life in perspective and people in perspective, like, you know, and this might be TMI, but like when we all go home, we need to use the bathroom, we all do it the same way. So I'm like, you know, like it's a bit whatever. I will say actually, I wrote a song for Sierra, and oh my God, someone's calling me. Stop. I got to FaceTime with Sierra, and that was pretty cool because I was like, oh my God, it's Sierra. It's 1-2 step. It's Sierra.
Yeah, what?
So that was pretty cool.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
That song was my jam in middle school.
Right. Oh, also I met myself. I met her in a studio, and I like literally fell over.
Really?
Yeah.
I would too.
I was like, I literally go, you are her. And she goes, I am she.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Then Cobalt asks, what's the most challenging thing you faced on building your career?
Adverse characters in this industry, probably. I would say self-doubt. I would say myself. Like, it's, you know, there are things that are out of my control, and there are a lot of people in this industry that honestly, like, you know, that it's easy to be taken advantage of in this industry, and it's easy to lose yourself. So I would say like my own mental health really is what has kind of been my biggest battle with it. But I'm, you know, very, very, very glad to say that I'm now surrounded by unbelievably amazing people, from management to label to publisher to my band to my wife, my friends. Everyone's just very, very positive in their energy that they give. And yeah, so I would say ultimately myself.
Amazing.
Oh my goodness. I'm supposed to be. Hey, Jason, can someone... Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just...
No worries.
So sorry.
No worries. You're popular. You're a wanted man. Somebody asked, if you watch Drag Race, Sam, who's your favorite drag queen?
I love Drag Race so much. My favorite drag queen. I mean, it's hard to beat Alaska.
Okay.
But I will say...
Classic.
Right. I will say Jujubee has a special place in my heart.
Same.
And Monique Hart is iconic. I just saw her in London, and she, halfway through, started singing This City and called me out, and I was like blackout drunk, and I was like, Monique!
Oh my God, that's insane.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Monique is incredible. And also, I think I would like cry if I met any of them.
Yeah, it was like so aggressive.
So now you're BFFs?
BFFs.
I'll bet. Maybe you'll be a judge on Drag Race one day.
Oh, I wouldn't know what to say. I'm like not funny enough. Oh,
yes, you are. You totally are.
Going back to that celebrity question, I appreciate that. But one celebrity I would love to meet is RuPaul, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it'll happen. We can make it happen. Then somebody said, Did I ask you this already? I'm sorry if I did. Yeah. Dano asked, what was the moment where everything felt surreal and you felt like you finally made it? I didn't ask that.
That is such a good question.
Isn't it?
Everything felt surreal and I felt like I finally made it. I'm trying to think of like one moment. Really, really, honestly, it's like getting messages from people all over the world, from fans all over the world telling me how my music has impacted them. That's really that means the most, away from, you know, any kind of like, that means more than any kind of like celebrity endorsement or whatever. It is, because all about the fans. I wouldn't be able to do this without fans, like without people supporting me, and it's so humbling to meet fans and meet people who, like, you know, people who run Twitter accounts that are like dedicated to promoting my music. Like I just, it is so, it's so overwhelming. So yeah, it's that has probably been the most, like, I can't believe this is happening. Like people telling me about like really like just intimate things that they've been going through, and knowing that I'm providing a safe space is pretty dope. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah, totally. Somebody just said, not gonna lie. Wait, where did that comment go? I thought I would read it because it's cute. Not gonna lie, this city song hits hard for a lot of people. Good job. I would agree with that.
It's so interesting the way everyone has made this city their own. It's my favorite thing to hear how this city has become a part of people's lives, because I don't know, I wrote it from such like a dark place. Oh my God. But yeah, it just like for example, I had, like, I saw a tweet that was like, I just want to be making out with someone while This City plays in the background. And I was like, it's such a sad song, but like, go off, man.
Yeah, I get that. Like, it's weird though. Like, I feel like I always am the one like misinterpreting songs. I'm always like, this is a happy song, and it's like very unhappy. But that one I kind of got for The City.
Right.
Somebody, Dano says, Sam, you are the cutest little bean ever.
Hey, you are.
I will. Okay, I'm sure that they were really happy to hear that. So, somebody else, Jordan said, he's so cute, stop. And then somebody else said, Sam Fischer featuring Lil Nas, please.
Oh my God. Lil Nas, if you are around watching this, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, and you have to do it in Hideaway too. So
imagine.
Yeah.
Someone who love me. That album though.
I know that album is unreal. Then we just have a lot of people commenting about their favorite drag queens. We have Alaska, Jimbo from Jimbo the Clown.
Jimbo was robbed.
Miss Vanjie, totally. Miss Vanjie. Tatiana. I love Tatiana.
Tatiana was fierce. She was done dirty.
Yeah. You know. Okay. Actually, I just realized that we are going over the time. So I'm sure you have a lot to do today, and I don't want to keep you forever. It was really nice to catch up with you, and thank you everybody for coming. If you have any like parting words.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for having me, guys. Thanks everyone for being here. If you have more questions, tweet them at me, DM me on Instagram. Come to tour if I'm ever in a city near you. Let's hang. New single Hopeless Romantic out October 15th. Pre-save it. Go do it. Make a TikTok. I don't know. Thank you so much for having me. This has been so cool. The end.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you so much for coming, Sam.
Thanks, guys.